Okay, everybody, here we go! Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer! Time to check it out and see if it's any better than the first movie was. And I say that, like, regrettably, because I actually was really looking forward to the first Mario movie, and it's not a bad movie, but it just felt very bland. So here's hoping they maybe learned from what happened the first time, and we'll get an improvement.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru
Hello,
Miyamoto
Miyamoto.
from Nintendo. Today, I'd like to show you the first trailer for the second Mario movie.
Filed any new
the
patents
Super Mario
lately?
Galaxy movie. This time, Mario will embark on a journey into space.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's the
When we
40th
announced the
anniversary
movie
of
title
Super
this
Mario
past
Brothers.
September,
Wow.
It was well received by many people from
I don't know
around the
why. It
world.
doesn't feel like an
Thank
important
you
year
to
for...
everyone who's looking forward
Mario.
to this movie, just as you did for the previous one.
Yeah, the previous one
Now let's hear some
looked
remarks
really
by
good.
Chris-san from Illumination, who's producing
But,
the movie with me.
that was about it. That's the best
Chris-san.
compliment I can give
Thank
to
you,
it.
Miyamoto-san. At this moment, our team of artists at Illumination are just weeks away from completing animation.
Better not copyright strike this
Their
reaction
work is
video.
Stunning, and we can't
I
wait
can't
to
read
share it
the
all.
last Nintendo Direct. They showed like
Working side by
15
side
seconds
with
of
Nintendo,
a
we are bringing
teaser
an
animation
incredible range
for
of
this movie,
characters to the big
and
screen.
it almost
Many
got my
for the first
it got
time.
my Nintendo
From
Direct
iconic
reaction
favorites to
completely
deep cuts
like
that
you
long-term
cannot
fans
monetize this
will
video, and
recognize.
I'm like, okay, I'll just blur out the video in the YouTube editor,
Give you a
and
glimpse
thankfully
of the
that
team's
worked.
outstanding
So
work.
Thank you,
I'll make
Chris-san.
sure to spend some
Okay,
time in post
thank you all for waiting.
fiddling around with
Press
the
start button.
footage.
How was
I'm
that?
basically a god of destruction
When it
now.
comes to Super Mario Galaxy, we can't talk about it without mentioning Rosalina. What key do you think she holds in this story? And
The key to the Infinity Stairs.
Bowser Jr. He takes the place of Bowser, who ate a mini mushroom and shrank at the end of the last movie. Okay,
Continuity.
Chris-san, let's announce the new cast members.
In
I already
addition to our
saw-
returning cast who we announced in the last
I already saw who's playing
We're
Rosalina.
thrilled to share two talented individuals who will be voicing Rosalina and Bowser Jr. First, let's introduce our cosmic protector.
This is really dramatic.
Once upon a time, there was a brave and noble princess named Peach.
I want to hear the story about the plumbers.
We did that one last night.
Plumber, 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 plumber.
Okay.
Rosalina is being brought to the big screen by Academy Award winner and Nintendo superfan Brie Larson.
Hey, you were the paradigm in
With
Fortnite.
galactic ambition.
And then that storyline went nowhere.
Father's defeat rises a new conqueror. The Bowser name shall be feared once more.
The role of Bowser Jr.
sounds
is being
way
played
too
by
old.
Whoa! Chris-san, if anyone's gonna be announcing Bowser Jr., it's gotta be his papa.
The floor is all yours.
I appreciate that, Chris-san. Hello, Nintendo Direct. We have royalty in our midst. He is the heir to the Koopa throne, a rowdy little vandal, an uncut gem. He's Benny Safdie.
And I know he'll make his papa
I
proud.
have no idea who that
I have to
is.
say, I am so excited that Galaxy is going to be the inspiration for this movie. Everyone knows it's the best video game of all times. My boys, when I told them I was going to be in Galaxy,
I would
"No way,
dispute
it's gonna
that.
be Galaxy. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be Galaxy. And you know, if my boys are saying that,
I will
there's
dispute
kids
that.
all over the world saying that.
Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Brothers
I
3.
can't wait for everyone all
There
over
is
the
no
world to
debate.
experience
Sorry, you're not getting
sheer
anywhere with
creative
me.
magnitude of the
And it's still
characters.
funny.
Whoa.
There are other
And
elements
sweet
to this
24
than
of this
just
film.
Galaxy. It's not
Chris,
just the Galaxy
come on,
movie.
please. Be the one who throws back to Miyamoto-san.
Like I could stop you.
Wasn't it
You
Chris
couldn't.
Pratt who was like yeah, I remember stomping on like the Goombas or whatever?
That's
Like,
great. I'm
yeah.
looking forward to seeing Bowser this time as
at
well.
the very least, I believe Jack
you,
Black
Jackson
plays
and
video
Chris-san.
games. of anybody else.
Please
I'm
look forward
sure
to
he
rewatching
actually does in
the
his
elegant
casual
Rosalina
time
and
sit
Benny
down and play a
Safdie
game.
as the mischievous Bowser
Nobody
Jr.
else, nobody else in this
You can
movie,
find
I'd
the
say
latest
that.
info about the Super Mario Galaxy movie on the smart device app Nintendo Today. So we hope you'll check that out.
Oh
And while
boy!
you're checking Nintendo Today, you can also watch the Pikmin Close to You videos if you haven't yet.
Pikmin!
Okay, that's all for now. Please wait just a bit longer until the movie's release next spring.
He's gonna put
See you
Pikmin into
later.
anything he possibly can. All right, let's stop this. Oh yeah, that was a trailer. It looks like, I guess this movie's plot is going to be around Bowser Jr. freeing his dad, which could possibly, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they've already come up with an entire cinematic universe for this whole for the entirety of Nintendo. Like we know that they're supposed to, at least as far as I know, they're still going to do the live action Legend of Zelda, which as soon as I saw live action Legend of Zelda, I was like, no, I'm out already. No live action. CGI it. Make it an anime. That's what people have been asking for the longest time. Ever since Smash Brawl, with that reveal trailer for Palutena. That was an anime, like a traditional 2D anime style trailer that showed Pit fighting Link. It was really cool. And people were like, yeah, that would be a really cool decision for like a Zelda anime series or a Zelda anime movie. Do it anime style. But no, we're getting live action. They couldn't even, could they not have gotten Illumination on board to do a Zelda movie? I mean, of anything that I've seen from these Mario movies, at the very least, they look fantastic. So yeah, I would trust Illumination at least to make a Zelda film look pretty. But I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, my guess is Bowser Jr. is going to be trying to save his dad. Maybe he'll succeed, and they'll have a big team up at the end, and Bowser will get some kind of power up. I still just, Chris Pratt's Mario, I just don't care for it. I'm still struggling to give the new official Mario voice actor for the games. I can't remember. Is Kevin Afghani, I think, or Afghani, or Afghani? I think that's how you say his name. I'm gonna feel stupid now. I'm gonna look it up later and find out if it's completely wrong. But I'm still not used to hearing him as Mario, but he sounds more like Mario than this. I mean, there are times when he literally just sounds exactly like Charles Martinet. But like it's very much not Charles Martinet, but you can hear it in there. The same way that you can hear, like, and I've compared this situation before. The same way, like, Eric Balza does not sound like Mel Blanc when doing Bugs Bunny or any of the other Looney Tunes. But you can hear enough of that influence in there to, like, yeah, that sounds like Bugs Bunny. It doesn't sound like Mel Blanc's Bugs Bunny, but it does fit Bugs Bunny as a character. Same thing with Kevin. But this Chris Pratt here, and I don't know. God, I'm blanking on whoever's voicing Luigi right now. But like these voices are just kind of strange. And I get that this is not going to be the same Mario and Luigi and Bowser and all this from the games. This is like its own complete separate universe. Okay, that's fine. It still sounds kind of awkward to me. But okay, just because it's awkward doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's different. Okay, let me give it that. It looks here. I don't know what we're doing. I'm trying to be careful with. I don't want to play stuff because I know Illumination's going to be all over this on Nintendo. There's a scene coming up. There was a scene. This Toad, I don't know if this is... I guess this is just going to be standard Toad. I was thinking maybe Captain Toad, but I don't think that's going to be it. Maybe Captain Toad makes an appearance. But Peach is traveling around these different planets, very much for Galaxy. It looks like Mario and Luigi won't be with her. Here's some shots here of the desert. Now, this upside-down pyramid is straight out of Mario Odyssey. Absolutely. So, that's interesting. I don't know what this is. This is the ninjas. She's fighting them here. possibly taken from Mario Wonder. There were definitely some ninja levels that were added to Mario Brothers Wonder. Bowser Jr., of course, coming straight from, Bowser Jr. is from Sunshine. But this particular design for him is from Mario Brothers Wonder. So, again, they're taking different games and combining elements from each of them and telling a different story. And so I wonder if, because Bowser Jr. in Sunshine served as he would disguise himself as sort of a shadowy Mario and commit crimes and like paint graffiti all over everything to get Mario in trouble so that he would get arrested and then it wouldn't interfere with their dad's plan to kidnap Peach and all that other. But in Mario Wonder, he uses the power of the Wonder Seeds to transform. So how is that going to affect the story of the game, or the story here of this movie? Especially because they're calling it the Mario Galaxy movie, and Rosalina is going to be heavily featured. And I do wonder what her character will be like, because I had a little bit of an issue with the way they did Peach in the first movie, is that I feel like they made her too strong. Because like the first thing she does, and I said this before, the first thing she does when she meets Mario is that Mario almost runs directly into her by accident, and she basically judo throws him, just instinctively. But she's immediately like on him, like, who are you? What are you doing here? And I'm like, she's so serious. I'm like, that's not like Peach. And the funny thing is you could do the judo throw thing and make it funny by having her be like, oh, like, I'm trained in self-defense. Like, so in case I'm ever in danger or somebody ever kidnaps me, I can defend myself. And then Mario could have been like, kidnap a princess. Who would ever do that? You know, I mean, it's just perfect, like, sort of, wink, wink, nod at the audience kind of a joke. But that would, like, make Peach more like we're used to seeing her instead. Because to me, when Mario was trying to do that obstacle course in the first movie, and he keeps failing at it, and Peach just sitting there saying, hey, don't worry, like, it's okay, nobody gets it right off the bat. And then Mario looks at her and he's like, you got it right off the bat, didn't you? And she's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, what's the purpose of painting this new champion of the Mushroom Kingdom to be inferior to their princess? You know, like, there's nothing wrong with Peach being strong, but if Mario is weaker than she is, then he kind of loses his importance. Like, he's supposed to be their champion. You know, I kind of liken it to, like, in The Legend of Zelda, going back to Zelda. If Zelda could defeat Ganon all by herself, then she wouldn't need Link. So that's why Link is there, because she can't beat him by herself. And Link can't beat Ganon by himself either. Think about, like, an Ocarina of Time. Yeah, it took the Master Sword with Link using the Master Sword, and Zelda with her Sage powers to hold Ganon long enough to defeat him and get him in a weakened enough state that she could seal him away. So these characters all need each other. And I don't know, it's just like there needs to be a balance here, because in a lot of ways, Mario, Peach, and Bowser are essentially just more sort of sillier versions of Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. They're less serious and more comical. But there still needs to be a balance between them. Very much so. Again, Bowser represents power, Peach represents wisdom, and Mario represents courage. It's perfect. But I don't know what they're going to do with her here. She's obviously incredibly powerful. I mean, that's not new. So I wonder how her story will be told in this. Like, I don't know. But anyway, there we go. And again, I feel like I have to say, though, like, animation-wise, these look amazing. If you're a gigantic fan of these movies, or of the first movie, or if this becomes your new favorite Mario movie, you can't say it looks bad, because it doesn't. That's why I'm so torn on these, because like I said before that watching the first Mario movie was sort of like watching somebody upload a bunch of cutscenes from a Mario game and present it as a movie. I mean, we've all seen those types of YouTube compilations where somebody will take all of the cutscenes from any video game and maybe edit in just a dash of gameplay so that they flow together a little better and say, oh, here, it's the Twilight Princess movie. Oh, it's the Kingdom Hearts movie. You know, anything like that. Any sort of game that's got an ongoing story with cutscenes, those compilation videos pop up all the time. That's what watching the first Mario movie felt like. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't particularly interesting. And so I hope that this one will at least be more interesting, because we are going into it with Bowser still captured, and it looks like Peach is going to be exploring the galaxy. Peach will be exploring the galaxy with just Toad. They don't really want to seem to be doing... They don't want to do the I guess that's one of the problems that they're going to run into with Peach as a character, is because I don't think they want to present Peach as a damsel in distress anymore. I think they want to try to avoid doing anything with her that feels dated. Like we gotta go rescue the princess. Like, I feel like they don't want that to be the storyline anymore, where the bad guy has captured the princess. Think about it in Breath of the Wild. Zelda wasn't captured. She sacrificed her physical being, at least temporarily, to keep Ganondorf from completely reviving. Or Ganon, Calamity Ganon. So, she's trapped, but she's not captured. And she did it willingly. So it's a different sort of, we gotta rescue the princess. But it's not exactly a rescue in the same sort of sense, you know, like, although the princess is helpless. Like, no, like, there's a plan and we need to finish the plan. Like, that's the way it's presented. But anyway, I'm ranting at this point. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can't really say much about anything. The Bowser Jr. voice, though, is really throwing me off. It really is. Like, we know what Bowser Jr. sounds like in the games. They didn't even try to get close to that in this one. Like, he sounds... I mean, at first I thought they were going to make it a surprise reveal that Bowser Jr. was voiced by Jack Black, because whoever this is that's voicing him... Let me go find it. Where's the name? Where is it? I'm looking. Hold on. Where is it? I can't find it in the preview down here. Who is it? It must not have been on screen for very long. Bear with me while I try to find it. There. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the guy's last name. But Benny here, I honestly thought it sounded kind of like Jack Black. That was probably the direction, if I had to guess. They're probably like, can you sound a little bit like Jack Black's Bowser? Just a little bit? But I really did think for a second they were going to be like, actually, it's Jack Black playing both father and son. But, I mean, if that was the goal, then it did pretty well. But it's just not anything like I was expecting Baby Bowser, or about Baby Bowser. God. Somebody is going to get very mad that I said Baby Bowser. That is not what we're used to hearing Bowser Jr. sound like. So, again, it's different. And I don't want to rag on it too much just because it's different. But, I don't know. They're making decisions that I would not have made. Is that a fair statement? But, anyway... but that's it. Funny again, Miyamoto plugging Pikmin at the end. I'm not even sure exactly what Pikmin thing he was talking about, but it's funny that he did it again. But give me a good shot of the logo. There, we can end it with that. But what are you guys' thoughts? Are you looking forward to the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Do you think that there's a chance it could be better than the first one? Do you think that maybe this one's just going to suck even more? Let me know in the comments what your expectations are for this movie, and appreciate you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I know you aren't tired of hearing me say that at the end of every one of these videos, but I really do appreciate all you guys who watch my stuff, and I guess we'll see what happens when the movie finally does release. I don't know how quickly I will be going to see it. I guess we'll just see what happens when it happens, but I'll probably watch it at some point. I'm not really as excited for this one as I was the first one after watching the first one, but I don't think it's gonna, personally, I don't think it's just gonna absolutely suck. I have some hope that it will at least be watchable, but that's all I got for you guys. See you later.